Share the audio.
Yes. All right, hello everybody. Welcome finally to our Diamond Kings break. I first would like to apologize. We were a little delayed. Our last break ended up going a little bit long. So I'm back at you now with the Diamond Kings break. I apologize if for any inconvenience that might have caused. Sorry if you were here a little early. But we got it for you now, and I'll get through this as efficiently as possible. Let you all know what cards you got, and then I will let you on your way for your evening. So, let me cut into it. And while I'm cutting into it, let me know what spots you have, because I like to root for those spots alongside of you. I like to think that maybe you can manifest yourself some good luck. For our 2021 Panini Diamond Kings Hobby inner case, we got 12 boxes here in this inner case. So let me cut into this bad boy, and we'll be on our way. And the reveal. Alrighty. Here's box number 1. We got 12 boxes in the case, 8 cards per pack, 12 packs per box. So, I'll start opening the first one. If you're in the chat, let me know what spots you have so I can look out for those spots alongside you. Maybe you can create yourself some good luck. Alrighty. Let's get her going. Here's our first box. Cody Bellinger, Jackie Robinson, Brandon Lau, Pavin Smith, Paul Goldschmidt, Trevor Hoffman, Max Scherzer, Matt Chapman. What time is the Pop Century at? The Pop Century today was actually at 3 o'clock, Dave. And that happened at 3. So that is already done. If you missed it and you were looking for it, we do have the video of that up on our YouTube. So if you go there under videos, we should have that available for you. But yeah, that happened at 3 o'clock today. Here's a Spencer Howard Mem card. This is numbered out of 99. The artist palette, Yordan Alvarez, Kyle Lewis, Alec Bohm. George Sisler, Roberto Clemente, Jimmy Fox, Josh Fleming, Jared Oliva. And I know we're already a little late. For the sake of time, I won't read through all the names on all the cards. I'll just show you. I'll try to read you names of the ones that are upside down in case those are hard to read. Come on, Dylan Carlson. All right, Sierra. Let's see what we can get you. We got the plum border, Dalton Jeffries. Luis Patino, Lou Gehrig, Bo Bichette. Hate these just blank white dividers. That's Walter Alston and Christian Javier. Come on, Jack Flaherty. Alrighty, Jacob. Right now we're looking for a Carlson, for some Carlson, for C. Earl, from Jack Flaherty, for Jacob. Chris Matheson, Giolito, Tony Gwynn, Juan Soto. There's a silver frame, Braylon Marquez. Freddie Freeman, Brady Singer, Nick Madrigal. Casey Mize, Acuna, Dean Kramer, and Nick Madrigal. Back-to-back packs that ended with a Nick Madrigal. Ooh, what is this? Oh wow, this is a very nice hit. Congratulations to the Vladimir Guerrero Jr. spot. You get a Vladdy Jr. autograph numbered out of 25. Let me get this sleeve and top loaded and into the hit cam. That's a nice hit for whoever's the Vladdy Jr. spot. Congratulations. And here's that Vladdy again. Signed at a 25. Yeah. I guess there's a lot of Jake Kennedys in the world. Hey, what's up, Steven? And yeah, no problem, Dave. Glad I could clear that up. Vladimir Guerrero, Pete Alonso, Christian Javier, Eddie Stanky, Q Brian Hayes, Babe Ruth, Dalton Varsho, Travis Blankenor. Freddie Freeman, Daniel Johnson, Trevor Story, Esteban Florio, Walter Johnson, Mookie Betts, Jazz Chisholm, and Evan White. Walter Johnson, DeGrom, Francisco Lindor. Bordered Brandon Lau with the silver border, Garrett Cole, Luis Garcia, and Dalton Jeffries. Let's get into our second box. Oh, Jacob, you're related to Jack Flaherty? Is he a cousin or something? It's pretty cool. God. Mike Trout, Jose Garcia, Buster Posey, Clark Schmidt, Ted Williams, Blake Snell, Mel Ott, and Carl Hubble. Oh, your cousins. That's cool. Do you go see him play often? Sixto Sanchez, Honus Wagner, Jahmai Jones. That's the artist proof. Roger Maris, Joe Adell. Two Joe Adells. Casey Mize, Ha-Seong Kim, Bo Bichette, Xander Bogaerts, Pee Wee Reese, and Keibert Ruiz. Sherman Apostle, Joe Morgan, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Luis Gonzalez, Fernando Tatis, Pujols, Tristan McKenzie, and Tanner Houck. When he comes to Washington, we go all the time. Yeah, that's awesome. That's really cool. Jacob, your cousin is an absolute goat on MLB The Show. I've used him on MLB The Show before. His pitches on the show are gross. So much movement. Donis Medina, Carl Erskine, Yu Darvish, Vladimir Guerrero, Estevan Florial, Plum Border, Chris Bryant, Dalton Jeffries, Trevor Rogers. Freddie Freeman. Jack. Oh, here's Jack Flaherty. Here's your cousin. Got the artist palette. Jack Flaherty. Sam Huff and Trevor Bauer. Daniel Johnson, Trevor Story, Esteban Florial, Walter Johnson. There's Paul Goldschmidt in the silver border. Greg Maddux, Shohei Ohtani, and Mookie Betts. He's so full of talent. It's not even funny. Yeah, I'm sure. I hope to see some Chisholm cards. All right, Steven. We'll try to get you some of those. I think there's been one, maybe. This is a Frank Thomas. I don't know what the deal's with this. Someone could let me know. Is this a case hit, maybe? I'm gonna leave it off to the side for now. Jackie Robinson, Jake Cronenworth, and Sam Huff. Charlie Keller, Joe DiMaggio, Nate Pearson, Lou Brock. Here's a redemption card for a Joe Adele Diamond Kings material signatures. So congrats to the Adele spot. Kershaw, Luis Campusano, and Andres Jimenez. Case hit blackout insert. Oh, it is. Very nice. Then I guess, do we have to replace the Vladdy in the hit can? The Vladdy signature out of 25? I guess we can if it's case hit. Vladdy's still maybe a better card, but for now we can put this there. Looks pretty cool in the hit can with the all black. Here's Ryan Castellani. Silver border, Herman Killebrew, Castellani, and Daz Cameron. Bo Bichette, Manny Machado, Mickey Moniak, Christy Matheson, Lucas Giolito, Ty Cobb, Dane Dunning, Christian Pache. Tony Gwynn, Juan Soto, Edward Olivares, Harvey Kuhn. Here's a mem card. This is of Luis Campusano, and you got the patch. This is numbered out of 50. Congrats to the Campusano spot. That's a pretty nice hit. Lou Gehrig, Bobby Dahlbeck, and Sandy Koufax. Alright, let's grab our next box. Box number 3. Daniel Johnson, Story, Florial, Walter Johnson, Joey Votto, Kyle Lewis, Zach McKinstry, and Joey Bart. Okay, interesting, Steve. Yeah, there's a bunch of weird case hits in this product. Ozuna, Frank Thomas, Bryce Harper, Isaac Paredes, Charlie Keller, Ichiro Acuna, and Jose Abreu. DiMaggio, Nate Pearson, Lou Brock, Mike Trout, Joe Jackson, Tim Anderson, Alejandro Kirk, and Devi Garcia. And here's another case hit. Here's a downtown Cody Bellinger. Congrats to the Bellinger spot. George Sisler, Ryan Weathers, Alec Bohm. I guess we'll have to replace our hit cam again. We'll put the downtown Bellinger in there for now. It's a second case hit. Very nice. There's the Cody Bellinger. LeMahieu, Ryan Sandberg, Sixto, Honus Wagner. Here's a Brady Singer autographed mem card. Pete Alonso, Nate Pearson, Eddie Collins. Sherman Apostle, Joe Morgan, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Luis Gonzalez, Tatis. Satchel Paige, Roger Maris, Ryan Castellani. Yeah, the downtowns are definitely the coolest looking too, for sure, Steven. Andy Young, Chris Bryant, Jahmai Jones, Joe Cronin, Luis Patino, Jose Abreu, Luis Garcia, and Grover Alexander. Manny Machado, Mickey Moniak, Christy Mathewson, Mark McGuire, Stan Musial, Casey Mize. Lucas Giolito, Tony Gwynn, Juan Soto, Edward Olivares, Bobby Dahlbeck, Stan Musial, Tariq Skubal, and Jonathan Stever. Herbie Kuit, Jorge Mateo, Joe Jackson, Casey Mize, Ha-Seong Kim, Joe DiMaggio, Tucker Davidson, and Braylon Marquez. Adonis Medina, Carl Erskine, Yu Darvish, Vladimir Guerrero. Here is Albert Pujols. Oh, wow. We got 4 mem spots on the Pujols card. That's pretty cool. Congrats to the Pujols spot. Tris Speaker, Tom Seaver, and Tris Speaker. Freddie Freeman, Mookie Betts, Sixto Sanchez, Brent Rooker. Alrighty, let's move to our next box. Take from the back so I'm knocking down the whole tower. This is Nick Madrigal. Autographed Mem card. Congrats to the Madrigal spot. Nate Pearson, Eddie Collins. Juan Soto, Leo, Edward Olivares, Harvey Kuhn, Jorge Mateo, Joe Jackson. Walter Johnson, Roger Maris, Ryan Castellani. What do we all think about the MLB lockout? When do y'all think it's going to be resolved? If it's resolved, I want to hear some of your thoughts on that. Krylov, Judge, Anderson, Joey Votto, Braxton Garrett, Jimmy Fox, Tucker Davidson, and Braylon Marquez. Yeah, let me know your thoughts on the lockout. Let's talk about it. Babe Ruth, Dylan Carlson. Oh, there's Dylan Carlson. For Searle, Roger Hornsby, Jose Ramirez, Braylon Marquez, Mem cards. Been a lot of Braylon Marquez cards. Altuve, Tom Seaver, Tris Speak. Brandon Lau, Pavin Smith, Eddie Matthews, Sixto Sanchez, Brent Rooker. Here's a Braxton Garrett. It is the plum border. Freddie Freeman, Zach McKinstry, and Joey Bart. Play ball, worry about the money later. I agree. I agree. If only it was that easy, Jacob. If I don't get many Chisholm cards, you can send me all those blank dummy cards, lol. I mean, if you want them, they're all yours, Steven. They can have your name written all over them. Mickey Cochran, Luis Robert, Keegan Aiken, Spencer Howard, George Sisler, Acuna Abreu, Acuna Matata. It means no worries. Roberto Clemente, Andy Young, Chris Bryant, Jahmai Jones, Dylan Carlson in the silver border, Shane Bieber, Alejandro Kirk, and Devi Garcia. Joe Cronin, Luis Patino, Lou Gehrig, Bo Bichette, Manny Machado, Babe Ruth, Ryan Weathers, and Alec Bohm. Yeah, it is, Steven. It definitely helps out. In terms of thickness, like when you want something to be a little more snug, those cards definitely are very valuable. Alex Bregman, Garrett Crochet, Walker Buehler, Ryan Jeffers, Mickey Mantle. There's Nolan Arenado, Luis Garcia, and Grover Alexander. William Contreras, Christian Javier, Jesus Sanchez, Pete Rose, Shane McClanahan, Trevor Hoffman, Stan Musial, and Casey Mize. Jacob, have you met a lot of the guys on the Cardinals? There's a silver Joe Cronin, Yordan Alvarez, Tariq Skubal, Jonathan Stever. Alrighty, let's go to the next box. Better. Leody Taveras, Herman Killebrew, Alex Bregman, Garrett Crochet. Here's a Nick Nider autographed mem card. Dylan Carlson, Lewin Diaz, and Dylan Carlson again. Yeah, a bunch. My favorite other than Jags, Jordan Hicks, super humble. I would never want to step in the batter's box. What about I've always wondered, is Tyler O'Neill a nice guy? Walker Buehler, Ryan Jeffers, Mickey Mantle, William Contreras, Christian Yelich, Max Scherzer, Matt Chapman. Daniel Johnson, Trevor Story, Florial, Walter Johnson, Marcelo Zuna, Pete Rose, and Anderson Tejada, and Jake Cronenworth. Never met in person. Okay. Frank Thomas, Bryce Harper, Isaac Paredes, Charlie Keller. Here is a Jersey Kings Dwight Gooden. Mickey Mantle, Alex Kirilloff, and Joe Wood. I'll actually get a chance to see St. Louis this year because they come. I'm from Toronto, so I don't know if St. Louis that division comes this year. So I'll probably go see one of those games. Maybe your cousin will be pitching. Joe DiMaggio, Nate Pearson, Lou Brock, Mike Trout, Jose Garcia, David Ortiz, Yogi Berra, and Brady Singer. Matt Yadi, Goldie, Bader, a few others. They're all super nice. That's awesome, man. Nice when all the guys are nice and open to talk to people. Buster Posey, Clark Schmidt, Ted Williams, DJ LeMahieu. Here's Luis Campusano in the plum. Shohei Ohtani, Chris Bubik, and Tyler Stevenson. Whoops. The Doctor's cool. Members rookie and watching him play. Oh, that's awesome. Ryan Sandberg, Sixto Sanchez, Hannes Wagner, Sharon Apostle, Joe Morgan, Lou Gehrig, Ryan Mountcastle, and Tyler Stevenson. Jorge Mateo, Joe Jackson, Casey Mize, Ha-Seong Kim, Al Kaline. Oh wow, this Al Kaline is numbered out of 25. It's a nice hit. Mickey Cochran, Nick Nider, and Shane McClanahan. Told Jack to ask Yadi to keep going. Retirement doesn't suit him. Yeah, it really doesn't. That's Medina, Erskine, Yu Darvish, Vladimir Guerrero, Pete Alonso, Christy Mathewson, Javi Baez, and Jose Altuve. Wait, that just showed my age. It's all good, Steven. I'm not counting. Javier, Eddie Stanky, Brian Hayes, Freddie Freeman, A. Silver, Yu Darvish, Joe Adele, Rafael Devers, and Brian Hayes. He's got a 1 of 5 Yadi. Auto Yadi come for Christmas. Oh, that's awesome, Carl. Or C. Earl. That's a nice gift. Vladdy, Luis Gonzalez, Tatis, Andres Jimenez. Here's Nick Madrigal in silver. Miggy Cabrera, Cal Ripken, Al Kaline. Well, while we're on the topic of catchers, somebody list me your top 3 catchers in baseball right now. I want to see if I agree. Almost Nicholson Pools has accepted DH spot if you come back and retire with Yadi and Wainwright. Yeah, that would be cool. Except he's just a DH, so that's the issue. It depends if the NL will adapt the DH, the universal DH. Satchel Paige, Will Crow, Shane Bieber, Monte Harrison, Hank Greenberg, Reggie Jackson, Christian Pache, and Dave Peterson. Alright, let's grab our next box. Ty Cobb, Miguel Cabrera, Braylon Marquez, Kohei Arihara. Here's a Jose Garcia silver frame. Rod Carew, Tucker Davidson, Braylon Marquez. Wow, Steven, that's a really nice card. Congrats on that one. Kirilloff, Aaron Judge, Ian Anderson, Joey Votto, Braxton Garrett, Ichiro, Tom Seaver, Tris Speaker. Yeah, I mean, it would be cool to see him finish with the cards, but, like, I don't know if he can be an everyday... I don't know if he could be an everyday first baseman, and there's no DH there right now, so that'd be interesting. There's Dylan Carlson. Here is Randy Arozarena. You got the Jersey Kings. Randy Johnson, Sixto Sanchez, Brent Rooker. Dahlbeck, Cody Bellinger, Jackie Robinson, Brandon Lau, Pavin Smith, Mickey Cochran, Zach McKinstry, Joey Bart. Yeah, no, I know he wouldn't start with Goldschmidt there. But it just, I don't know if it makes sense to bring him in without the DH spot. I mean, maybe they'll do it. Who knows? Goldschmidt, Ruiz, Joe Sewell, Joey Bart. Also, with the new CBA, they could have a DH. Well, yeah, strictly DH fill in at first. That would be the goal, but the problem is right now there is no DH in the NL. So they would need that added. If that gets added, then I can really see it. Tony Gwynn, Christy Mathewson, Acuna, Jose Abreu. Mickey Cochran, Luis Robert, Keegan Aiken, Spencer Howard, George Sisler, Joe Adele, Alejandro Kirk, and Devi Garcia. And I mean, I think that the NL should adopt the universal DH. It's so stupid to have pitchers hit. Like, I don't know why that's still there. Like, they should definitely adopt the universal DH, in my opinion. Clemente, Andy Young, Chris Bryant, Jemai Jones, Brandon Lau, Pete Rose, Ryan Weathers, Alec Bohm. In LA, he basically... Well, when he was on the Angels to start the year, he was, like, just DHing. When he went to the Dodgers, he played a little bit of first. Mostly was just a bat off the bench. Cronin, Patino, Lou Gehrig, Bo Bichette, Manny Machado, Mickey Mantle, Nate Pearson, and Eddie Collins. Mickey Moniak, Christy Mathewson, Luke Giolito, Tony Gwynn. Here is a Clark Schmidt autograph. David Ortiz, Roger Maris, Ryan Castellani. Juan Soto, Edward Olivares, Harvey Kuhn, Jorge Mateo, Joe Jackson. Shohei, Daz Cameron, Dane Dunning. Stan Musial, Casey Mize. Contreras, Christian Yelich, Jesus Sanchez, Pete Rose, Shane McClanahan, Randy Rosarena, Tariq Skubal, Jonathan Stever. Alrighty, let's get to our next box. Let's go from the back. We're officially at the halfway point of the break. Six boxes down, six more to go. Jorge Mateo, Joe Jackson, Casey Mize, Ha-Seong Kim. Casey Mize in the plum border. Mookie Betts, Trevor Bauer, Shohei Ohtani. Who's been a big base Casey Mize in every pack of Lord? Yeah, seems like it. Him and Braylon Marquez. Adonis Medina, Carl Erskine, Yu Darvish, Vladimir Guerrero, Pete Alonso, Kyle Lewis, Mookie Betts, Jake Cronenworth. Freddie Freeman, Will Crow in the silver, Ichiro, Sam Huff, Luis Campusano. Daniel Johnson, Story, Esteban Florial, Walter Johnson, Marcelo Zuna, Tim Anderson, Andres Jimenez, Mel Ott. Frank Thomas, Bryce Harper, Isaac Paredes, Charlie Keller. Here's a Braxton Garrett auto mem card. Sisler, Carl Hubble, Joe Adell. Joe DiMaggio, Nate Pearson, Lou Brock, Mike Trout, Jose Garcia, Pete Alonso, Joe Adell, Tristan McKenzie. Okay, yeah, that makes more sense. I like Panini over tops. An interesting take on the baseball. Jack Robinson, Brandon Lau, Peyton Smith, Paul Goldschmidt, Keibert Ruiz, Johnny Bench, Roger Maris, Ryan Castellani. Joe Sewell, Joey Bart, Mickey Cochran, Luis Robert, Keegan Aiken, Jose Abreu, Daz Cameron, Dane Dunning. Nick Madrigal with the silver frame, Mark McGuire, Christian Pache, Bobby Dahlbeck. Chris Bryant, Jemai Jones, Joe Cronin, Luis Patino, Lou Gehrig, Stan Musial, Sandy Koufax, Pee Wee Reese. Bo Bichette, Manny Machado, Mickey Cochran, Christy Mathewson. Here's Greg Maddux. Hold on, these cards are stuck together. Sec, take off the Joe DiMaggio. It's Greg Maddux, mem card. Keibert Ruiz, Dalton Jeffries. Last pack in this box. Is Lucas Giolito, Tony Gwynn, Juan Soto, Edward Olivares, Harvey Kuhn, Tris Speaker, Trevor Rogers, Sam Huff. Alright, let's move on to our next box. Josh Fleming. This is the Plum. Ichiro, Varsho, Bob Gibson. Will Crow, Shane Bieber, Monte Harrison, Hank Greenberg. Randy Johnson, Mountcastle, Debbie Garcia. Harmon Killebrew, Bregman, Garrett Crochet, Walker Bueller, Walter Alston Silver, Mickey Cochran, Nick Neidert, Shane McClanahan. William Contreras, Christian Yelich, Jesus Sanchez, Mathewson, Javi Baez, Jose Altuve. Cheater. Jose Altuve is a cheater. Bah. Pete Rose. McClanahan, Ty Cobb, Miguel Cabrera. Here's Brendan Mckay. Oh, that's nice. This is out of 99. You got the 4 mem spots and the autograph for Brendan Mckay. Joe Adell, Rafael Devers, Ke'Bryan Hayes. Braylon Marquez, Kohei Arihara, Alex Kirilloff, Aaron Judge, Ian Anderson. Pete Rose, Anderson Tejada, Jake Cronenworth. Yeah, we are all around Chisholm. Hopefully we can hit one for you. Eddie Stanky, Brian Hayes, Freddie Freeman, Daniel Johnson, Pavin Smith. This one is numbered out of 25. Pee Wee Reese, Mookie Betts, Jake Cronenworth. Story, Florio, Walter Johnson, Marcelo Zuna, Frank Thomas, Ken Griff Jr., Sam Huff, Luis Campusano. Bryce Harper, Isaac Paredes, Charlie Keller, Joe DiMaggio, Silver Marcelo Zuna, Trey Turner, Andres Jimenez, and Mel Ott. Nate Pearson, Lou Brock, Mike Trout, Jose Garcia, Buster Posey, Yogi Berra, Carl Hubble, Joe Adell. Clark Schmidt, Ted Williams, DJ LeMahieu, Ryan Sandberg. Braylon Marquez, mem card numbered out of 99. There's so many Braylon Marquez cards. It's crazy. Arozarena, Joe Adell, Tristan McKenzie. The Braylon Marquez spot is happy right now. That's for sure. Sixto Sanchez, Honus Wagner, Sherman Apostle, Joe Morgan, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Rod Carew, Tanner Houck, and Tristan McKenzie. Alright, let's go to our next box. We got 4 boxes left now. Luis Patino, Lou Gehrig, Bo Bichette, Manny Machado, Mickey Moniak, Nolan Ryan, David Peterson, Lewin Diaz. Christy Mathewson, Luis Giolito, Tony Gwynn, Juan Soto. Here's Pablo Sandoval. You got the 4 mem. The quad mem card. Bo Bichette, Dylan Carlson, Max Scherzer. I just miss, especially now with the lockout, I miss all the signings. Like, craziest thing to happen because minor leaguers can still sign. We got to see D. Strange Gordon sign a minor league deal. Like, wow. Mike Trout, Jose Garcia, Buster Posey, Clark Schmidt, Ted Williams, Chris Bryant, Nick Madrigal, George Brett. Where's Chris Bryant going to sign? Hopefully, Toronto. I think Toronto just needs to either sign, like, Bryant, Freddie Freeman, and move Vladdy to third, or trade for Jose Ramirez. They just need a third baseman. Like, they need another infielder. DJ LeMahieu, Ryan Sandberg, Sixto Sanchez, Honus Wagner, Sherman Apostle. Here's another Jack Flaherty, Jacob. Kirby Puckett, Dalton Varsho. There's the artist palette, Jack Flaherty for Jacob. Joe Morgan, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Luis Gonzalez, Fernando Tatis Jr., Andres Jimenez, Greg Maddux, Travis Blankenhorn. There's Jazz Chisholm, Steven. Vladimir Guerrero, Pete Alonso, Christian Javier, Eddie Stanky, Brian Hayes, Harmon Killebrew, Jared Oliva, Drew Rasmussen. Freddie Freeman, Daniel Johnson, Trevor Story, Esteban Florial, William Contreras, Ty Cobb, Jimmy Fox, Walter Alston. Walter Johnson, Marcelo Zuna, Frank Thomas, Bryce Harper, Isaac Paredes, Lou Gehrig, Christian Javier, and Brady Singer. Charlie Keller, Joe DiMaggio, Nate Pearson, Lou Brock. Here's a Nate Pearson autograph mem card. Xander Bogaerts, Nick Madrigal, Dean Kramer. Casey Mize, Ozzie Smith, Matt Chapman, Kyle Lewis. Ha-Seong Kim, Adonis Medina, Carl Erskine, Yu Darvish, Roger Hornsby Plum, Alex Bregman, Alec Boehm, Josh Fleming. Satchel Paige, Will Crow, Shane Bieber, Monte Harrison, Silver Brady Singer, Jackie Robinson, Evan White, and Jacob DeGrom. All right, 3 boxes left, and then I will do a recap of all the hits. So stay tuned for that as well. William Contreras, Christian Yelich, Jesus Sanchez, Babe Ruth, Ryan Weathers, Alec Boehm. Pete Rose, Shane McClanahan, Ty Cobb, Miguel Cabrera. Here's a Brendan Mckay. Autographed quad mem card. Mookie Betts, Nate Pearson, Eddie Collins. Braylon Marquez, Kohei Arihara, Alex Kirilloff, Aaron Judge, Ian Anderson. Walter Johnson, Roger Maris, Ryan Castellani. Nate Pearson, Lou Brock, Mike Trout, Jose Garcia, Buster Posey, Jimmy Fox, Tucker Davidson, Braylon Marquez. Clark Schmidt, Ted Williams, DJ LeMahieu, Ryan Sandberg. Here's Shane McClanahan, mem card. Jose Altuve, Tom Seaver, Tris Speaker. Sixto Sanchez, Honus Wagner, Sharon Apostle, Joe Morgan, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Eddie Matthews, Sixto Sanchez, Brent Rooker. Luis Gonzalez, Tatis, Andres Jimenez, Satchel Paige, DJ LeMahieu, and Plum. Freddie Freeman, Zach McKinstry, Joey Bart. Will Crow, Shane Bieber, Monte Harrison, Hank Greenberg, Leody Taveras. Ronald Acuna, Abreu. That's the second time we've seen the last three cards in a pack go Acuna, Abreu. Harmon Killebrew, Alex Bregman, Garrett Crochet, Walker Buehler, Freddie Freeman Silver, Shane Bieber, Alejandro Kirk, Devi Garcia. Javier, Eddie Stanky, Ke'Bryan Hayes, Freddie Freeman, Daniel Johnson, Nolan Arenado, Luis Garcia, Grover Alexander. Trevor Story, Esteban Florio, Walter Johnson, Marcelo Zuna, Frank Thomas, Trevor Hoffman, Stan Musial, Casey Mize. Bryce Harper, Isaac Paredes, Charlie Keller, Joe DiMaggio. Here's a silver Tyler Stevenson, Yordan Alvarez, Tariq Skubal, Jonathan Stever. Alright, down to our last two boxes, and then I'll do a hit recap. Satchel Paige, Will Crow, Shane Bieber, Monte Harrison, Hank Greenberg, Buster Posey, Jose Altuve, Rafael Devers. Needs to go Flaherty, Carlson, Chisholm here. Oh no more Cunhas. I'm very down for that, Jacob. Leody Taveras, Killebrew, Alex Bregman, Crochet. Here's Joey Bart, auto mem card. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Ke'Bryan Hayes, Anderson Tejada. Bueller, Jeffers, Mantle, William Contreras, Christian Yelich, Jim Thome, Jake Cronenworth, Alex Pure. Buster Posey, Clark Schmidt, Ted Williams, DJ LeMahieu, Plum Babe Ruth, Charlie Blackmon, Bob Gibson, Ryan Mountcastle. Sixto Sanchez, Honus Wagner, Sharon Apostle, Joe Morgan, A-Rod, Devi Garcia, Nick Neidert. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Luis Gonzalez, Tatis, Andres Jimenez, Silver, Jackie Robinson, Carlos Correa, Shane McClanahan, Javi Baez. Where's Correa gonna sign? I just have not the Yankees. Only Chisholm, no other Marlins, CNF 6-0 cards to choke a goat. Yeah, there has been a lot of 6-0. Daniel Johnson, Trevor Story, Florial, Walter Johnson, Marcelo Ozuna, Reggie Jackson, Joe Adell. Frank Thomas, Bryce Harper, Isaac Paredes, Charlie Keller. Here's Nick Madrigal, Mem card. Dylan Carlson, Tristan McKenzie, Tanner Houck. Joe DiMaggio, Nate Pearson, Lou Brock, Mike Trout, Jose Garcia, Christian Yelich, Tristan McKenzie, Dalton Varsho. Jesus Sanchez, Pete Rose, Shane McClanahan, Ty Cobb, Nick Madrigal, Artist Proof, numbered out of 49. Tony Gwynn, Joe Wood, Yogi Berra. Miggy, Braylon Marquez, Kohei Arihara, Kirilloff, Aaron Judge, Roger Hornsby, Brady Singer, Chris Bubic. Yeah, a lot of Madrigal, a lot of Braylon Marquez, so many. Ian Anderson, Joey Votto, Braxton Garrett, Babe Ruth, Alex Kirilloff, Hank Greenberg, Tyler Stevenson, Ryan Mountcastle. Alright, last box. And then I'll do a hit recap. Spencer Howard, George Sisler, Roberto Clemente, Andy Young. Here's a Sixto Sanchez autographed mem card, numbered out of 99. Bo Bichette, Luis Garcia, Grover Alexander. Chris Bryant, Jahmai Jones, Joe Cronin, Luis Patino, Lou Gehrig. Silver, Dalton Jeffries, Ozzie Smith, Stan Musial, Casey Mize. Thanks for the break. You're very welcome, Steven. Thanks for joining us. Hope to see you again in the future. Jeffers, Mickey Mantle, William Contreras, Christian Yelich, Jesus Sanchez. Satchel Paige, Dean Kramer, Nick Madrigal. Yeah, Steven, we hope to see you again in the future. Hopefully with better luck, though. Pete Rose, Shane McClanahan, Ty Cobb, Miguel Cabrera. Here's a Charlie Keller. Bat Kings. Ted Williams, George Brett, Kirby Puckett. I assume the oh my god is for the 6-0 autograph mem card. Braylon Marquez, Kohei Arihara, Alex Kirilloff, Aaron Judge, Ian Anderson, Mike Piazza, Dalton Varsho, Travis Blankenhorn. Yeah, no problem, Jacob. We hope to see you again soon. In future breaks, Joey Votto, Braxton Garrett, Babe Ruth, Dylan Carlson, Plum, Christian Javier, DJ LeMahieu, Jazz Chisholm, Evan White. There you go. There's another Jazz Steven. Roger Hornsby, Jose Ramirez, Hopefully future Blue Jay. Jose Ramirez, Bobby Dahlbeck, Cody Bellinger, Jackie Robinson, Francisco Lindor, Jacob deGrom, Francisco Lindor. Brandon Lau, Pavin Smith, Paul Goldschmidt, Keibert Ruiz, Silver Brent Rooker, Joey Bart, Luis Garcia, Dalton Jeffries. We do some team breaks, Steven. We just actually had a baseball mixer. That was a team break. We think we just broke that last week. Joe Sewell, Joey Bart, Mickey Cochran, Luis Robert, Keegan Aiken, Nolan Ryan, Evan White, Rafael Marchand. Luis Gonzalez, Tatis, Andres Jimenez, Satchel Paige. Artist proof of Adonis Medina, numbered out of 99. Tim Anderson, Drew Rasmussen, Jimmy Fox. Let me make some room here. Will Crow, Shane Bieber, Monte Harrison, Hank Greenberg, Larry Tavares, George Sisler, Walter Alston, Christian Javier. And our last pack of the break. Harmon Killebrew, Alex Bregman, Garrett Crochet, Walker Bueller, Silver, Luke Giolito, Pete Alonso, Brady Singer, Nick Madrigal. All right, so that is our break. Let me do a recap of all the hits now. All right, so I'll show you all the hits. Just a reminder, every hit will be sleeves and top loaded before being sent out. So these are our hits. This is all numbered cards, all autos, and all mem cards. Let's go through them. Say the name. Adonis Medina, Charlie Keller, Sixto Sanchez, Nick Madrigal, Joey Bart, Shane McClanahan, Brendan Mckay, Nate Pearson, Pablo Sandoval, Braylon Marquez, Pavin Smith. Brendan Mckay, Greg Maddux, Braxton Garrett, Clark Schmidt, Randy Arozarena. Al Kaline, Dwight Gooden, Nick Neidert, Braylon Marquez, Nick Madrigal, Albert Pujols. Brady Singer, Luis Campiasano, Joe Adell, Nerdemption, Spencer Howard. And then our biggest hits of the break. We had the downtown case hit of Cody Bellinger, the blackout case hit of Frank Thomas, and a Vladimir Guerrero Jr. signed autograph numbered out of 25. So that's our break for today. I hope you all enjoyed. Hope you all got what you were looking for. If you didn't, I do wish you better luck next time, and I do hope to see you all again on future North of 7 breaks. You are a lovely group to break to. So yeah, have a great rest of your evening and a great week ahead, and we look forward to seeing you soon. Cheers, everyone.